their shared laughter echoes through the garden, illuminating their deep, playful connection.
Can you believe I created this entire animated story with just one prompt? After a ton of testing and research, I found an amazing way to create animated storytelling videos without spending weeks scripting, designing, animating, or editing. Normally, you'd need separate tools for writing the script, generating characters, animating scenes, recording voiceovers, and then piecing it all together, and that can cost you a lot of money. But today, I'll show you one tool that does all of that and more in one place. This tool lets you create all kinds of stories. And the best part, it keeps your characters consistent across every scene and lets you generate 30-minute videos. And yes, these are monetizable on YouTube, so stick around till the end, and I'll show you step by step how I made this amazing animation. Let's dive in. All right, the tool we're using today is called Magic Light, and it's going to save you a lot of time and money. With Magic Light, making animated stories is super simple. You just give it a prompt, and it handles the script, voiceover, images, and animation for you. To get started, click the link in the description and sign up using your email. Once you're in, the interface will look like this: clean and super easy to use. You can also browse story videos made by other users for inspiration. Now, let's create our own. Click on Create Video. This opens up the prompt editor. Magic Light uses advanced AI, including DeepSeek R1, to break down your prompt, expand your content, and generate everything from script to visuals. This is where the magic starts. You can either write your own script or give the AI a prompt. To come up with a strong story, I will use ChatGPT, go to the description box, and copy the first prompt and paste it to ChatGPT. Once the story is generated by ChatGPT, I will copy and paste it into the Magic Light prompt section. Next, I will select the landscape format since I'm posting this on YouTube. Then I will choose English as the video language. Now comes the fun part, the visual style. You can choose from Disney, 3D, anime, and more. Since it's a warm, colorful farm story, I will go with the 3D cartoon style, then click on Next, and Magic Light will turn the script into a storyboard, breaking it into scenes and generating images for each one. Each line of your story becomes a scene. You can adjust the text, split long scenes into smaller ones, or even regenerate specific ones. I recommend keeping each scene around 3 to 4 seconds for better viewer retention. Once your scenes look good, click Next and wait for a few seconds. Now we're on the cast page, where you create or select your characters. This is crucial for keeping your characters consistent throughout the video. Click Edit Character. Here, you can choose from existing characters or generate your own. To design my characters, I will use ChatGPT again. I will ask it to describe each character based on my farm story. If you're unsure what to write, copy the prompt in the description. Now that ChatGPT has generated the prompts, I will copy this description and paste it into Magic Light and click on Generate Image. Then wait a few seconds. After the character is generated, select it and click Confirm and repeat these steps for all the characters in your story. This section displays the characters detected in your story and how they're named based on your script. If you're happy with the results, go ahead and repeat this for each character in your story. Once you've set up all your characters, click on Next to continue. Now this is where you can edit your voiceover, images, and animate your images. First, you select the voiceover speed. I'm going to keep it at 0.9. Next, you can change the voice. There are several different voice options available. And to preview each voice, just click on the audition button. Then I will pick one that matches the warm, family-friendly tone I want to go for. When you click on an image, you can edit its details, change the characters, reposition them in the scene, or even add new characters. Next, there's the storyboard layout section. Here, you can choose a template from the available samples. The prompt used by the AI to generate each image is also shown, and you're free to edit it however you like. One of the standout features of Magic Light is that it allows you to regenerate images just like with the characters in the script, completely free and as many times as you need, giving you full control to fine-tune your results. And if you want, you can even assign separate voiceovers or unique character voices to each one. At this point, you can click Next to generate a simple slideshow of your images. But if you click Animate, you'll unlock AI-powered animation using models like Animate Pro, Hailu, and Runway, transforming your static images into a real video. There's even a built-in lip sync option to make your characters talk. Over here, you'll see two options. You can either animate the images one by one or animate them all at once. To save time, I'll go with Animate All. Then, just choose your animation model. I'll use Animate Pro, then click on Confirm, and it'll show you how many credits it'll use. Hit Confirm again, and you're good to go. Here are some of the animated scenes. Once the animation is done, we move on to the final step, editing. Here you can choose one of the images to use as the cover and add a custom title to it. You'll also have the option to include subtitles in your final video if you want. Then, select a background music track to match the vibe of your story, and reduce the volume of the background music so it doesn't overpower your voiceover. Once everything looks good, just hit Generate, and if you want, you can also change the aspect ratio, then click on OK, and that's it. Now let's check out the final result together.
Betty bursts out the front door, racing alongside her dog Max, ready to embrace the day. Grandma greets her with a warm apple and start walking her to the farm. And soon, Betty is scattering feed to a clucking crowd of chickens. Then it's time for the cows. Betty walks them in the wide field. Then she joins Grandpa in the cow shelter to help him clean the stalls and stack fresh hay. In the serene morning garden, Betty delicately tends to the tomatoes, and she bursts into laughter when the sprinkler catches her right in the face. Their shared laughter echoes through the garden, illuminating their deep, playful connection. In the pumpkin patch, she spots a tiny rabbit nibbling on a leaf. Kneeling silently, Betty finds a moment of pure, serene connection as she watches the rabbit. The tiny rabbit was enjoying the feast. Back inside, the kitchen smells like heaven. Or as she and Grandma knead dough, dusting each other with flour and giggling the whole time. Under the big oak tree, Betty secretly feeds pieces of bread to a knowing goat. Paintbrush in hand, she helps Grandpa repaint the fence, only to realize she picked the wrong color. As she stares at the fence, she began to smile. The fence becomes a canvas of contrasting visions. As the stars begin to glow, Grandma wraps Betty in a cozy blanket. The sky stretches wide and full above her, and Betty smiles, finally realizing the quiet happiness she's found in the simple moments on the farm. Betty in a cozy blanket. The sky stretches wide and full above her, and Betty smiles, finally realizing the quiet happiness she's found in the simple moments on the farm.
This final stage is completely free, and you can test it as many times as you want until it's just right. And if you need more advanced features, you can check out the pricing starting from as little as $10 a month. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.